Thank you very much, Honorable. Your party recently, the National Council recently gave the nod to Afenyo Makin and Patricia PJ to serve as the incoming minority leaders for the 9th Parliament. What do you make of this move, and how would you rate the Afenyo Makin's assessment as majority leader in the outgoing 8th Parliament?
Well, let me just talk to the big issue, and the big issue again it relates to what happened, the culmination of which led to my resignation. I think it's the same thing that is happening, or that has happened. The National Council coming in to determine the leadership of Parliament. Indeed, it is provided for in the Constitution of the NPP that it is the business of the National Council to do that. Since the days of Kyei-Mensah, that is what has happened. But there is a new order, and the new order is found in the Standing Orders of Parliament. And the Standing Orders provide that the leadership of the majority caucus are chosen by the caucus. That is the members of the caucus. And the member, who is a member of the caucus? The member of the caucus is the member of Parliament. So they choose the majority leader. In much the same way, it is the members of the minority caucus, the members of Parliament of the minority caucus, that choose the leadership of the minority. There is a conflict between the party's constitution, the provision in the party's constitution, and that of the Standing Orders. There's a clear conflict. But between the two of them, the two documents, the Standing Orders is statute, it's law, it's a national law. The party's constitution is not a national law. That is what people should understand. I do think that if it is left to the caucus to choose the leadership, I mean, certainly I believe the members may consult with the party before they come to the conclusion as to who becomes their leader. And so that should be the procedure. It shouldn't be as has been done. I believe if it is left to the caucus members, they will also be pragmatic enough to realize that there should be some form of continuity in the leadership for reasons at least of maintaining institutional memory. You cannot clear the front bench entirely. So some continuity, in my view, will be required. And I thought that all these things will be left to the caucus themselves, because that is the law. It is not the other way around. So I'm hoping that what has happened by council, my hope is that the caucus may find a way to align with what the council has done to avert any rumpus in the party. We need peace in the party. However, the truth is that it ought to have come from the caucus and not the council. Because as I said, and I appreciate the fact that that provision exists in the party's constitution, and that the council, it is that chooses the leadership. But there is a new order, as I've said, and the Standing Orders, which is a statute, provides that that must be done by the caucus. And I think the caucus will find a way to, jaw with the party, and bet any serious division in the party. They can only arrive at that by dialoguing.
Okay.
But the recognition, as I said, must be stressed that it ought to come from the caucus.
Okay.